Олексій Доменчук. Someone is watching you. Someone is watching you. Олексій Доменчук.
I didn't know that just in a few moments my life would split into before and after. I was sitting at work, reading another dull document, paragraph after paragraph, before my wife. I stepped out of the corridor to give her a few quiet minutes. It was an ordinary day, an ordinary call, but then she quietly said, "Congratulations, you are going to have a princess." Time did not stop, but something inside me did. The corridor felt longer, the walls farther away. I remember these worms rising into my chest, something between joy and disbelief. I don't remember what I answered to my wife. I just remember that I never returned back to that document. I walked to the small cafe, ordered coffee I never finished, and sat, still ate nothing. The world moved the same way, but I knew it would never be the same again for me. In less than 9 months, I became a father for the first time. I held her in my arms, amazed how small the human life could be, but how it can influence my life. At first, you live into the illusion that she's too small, she doesn't understand yet. The world for her just sounds and colors. But then something changes. You notice your eyes following you, and not just looking, observing, and you understand that she's learning, and not from books, from you. She picks a rectangular toy, presses it to her ear as if she has a very serious phone conversation. Her tone changes, her posture changes, even the way how she sighed. It's funny, but then something inside me tightens. It looks familiar, it's me. The way I sigh when I'm too tired, the way I answer phone calls, the way I check it. Not the same words or phrases, but this rhythm, these gestures, these small, invisible details I've never thought anyone noticed. And in that moment, I understood one very uncomfortable thing. Children do not need our instructions. They need examples. When I was young, my father tried to teach me discipline. If you start something, you have to do it properly, he used to say. If you can't give the whole heart, you even don't have to start it. At 6 in the morning, when the whole world was still in the dark, he would enter my room and clap up. I hated it. But he exercised with me. He never asked what he didn't demand from himself. But at that moment, I was focused on one thing, football. I tried to be respectful, waiting for the moment I can return to my world. I was thinking that he was giving me advice, but he was giving me himself. Years later, when I started living on my own, I noticed small changes in my behavior. I became more disciplined. I tried to finish what I started. I tried to become a little bit better. And one day, speaking to my daughter, I noticed a familiar tone in my voice. It was his. For years, I was thinking that I built my life from the scratch. My discipline, my reactions, my choices. But none of us begins from zero. We are continuations. We carry reactions one we resisted, strengths we misunderstood, lessons we did not fully appreciate until it appeared in our hands. What travels to next generation? There were no rush. No spinning corridors or unfinished coffee. To be honest, I even didn't try to be the best father ever. I just tried to notice my behavior, my reactions, my impatience. Because at that moment, I knew one very important thing. Whether we notice or not, someone is already practicing being us. And today, when you leave this room, maybe you'd think about one question. Not what you say, not about your plans, but how do you live? Because right now, in your life, someone is learning how to live by watching you. Thank you.